Bonjour, bonjour, mes amis. So today we are going to learn about the French liaison, linking between words, a very important part of French pronunciation. So in French, often we do not pronounce the final consonant of the words. So for example, you know how to spell the word de, two? We say de chien. We don't say de chien, de chien. Let's have a look at it in detail. So here, as I said, we've got un chien, one dog, deux chiens, and you can see that this X is not pronounced. Deux chiens, deux chiens. Neither is this final S, deux chiens. Trois chiens, trois chiens. And the S is not pronounced in either word. This color system, we have seen it in previous videos. If you are new to this system, please bear in mind that each color is one sound, okay? We've got other videos that explain all the sounds, so we are not going to go into that today. So trois chiens, go ahead, carry on. Trois chiens. Now, quatre chiens. This R sound, we do pronounce it. Why? Because certain letters are normally pronounced. They are, we've got a few, but the most common ones are the ones in the word careful. So if you look, the consonant K in care, the R from careful, the F, full, and the L. All those letters tend to be pronounced. So here the R is pronounced. We do not pronounce the final E, but we pronounce the R. So quatre chiens, quatre chiens. Cinq chiens, here we have the same. K, like in careful, we do pronounce this sound at the end of the word. Cinq chiens. Okay, now here, six chiens. We do not pronounce this final X, okay? We just say six chiens, six chiens, six chiens. Here, this T, we do pronounce it. Otherwise, it would be very hard to say ces chiens. It would be something like I know, c'est. So to make sure we mean seven, we say sept chiens. However, we do not pronounce the P, okay? So do not say sept chiens, however tempting, because that's not correct French, okay? Sept chiens. It's a very soft sound. Sept chiens. Okay. Now, we've got a little square here, a little rectangle. Huit chiens. So again, we do not pronounce this final T, okay? Huit chiens, 8 dogs, okay? And where are my 9 dogs? Here they are. Neuf chiens. Remember the word careful. We do tend to pronounce the final F. Neuf chiens, 9 dogs. And then, dix chiens. See, we do not pronounce this X. So all these dogs have something in common, which is they've got a consonant at the start of the word. Shh. Okay. Well, something similar would happen with this word panthère, panther, which is also a consonant, and it's a feminine word. So the only one actually changes is the une. So instead of un, we say une. So can you please give me 3 panthers, please? You say it. Trois panthères. Panthères. Très bien, bravo. Can you please give me 6 panthers? Okay. Six panthères. Très bien. Can you please give me 8 panthers? Oui, panthères. Très bien. And can you please give me 9 panthers? Neuf panthères. And to finish, give me 10. 10 panthères. Très bien. Now, what happens when the word that comes after has a vowel? And a vowel, remember, is one of these sounds that are just produced in the mouth, letting the air flow. So, O, I, U, A. Okay. In those scenarios, we do pronounce the final consonant. So here we've got, well, it's homme, because in French we do not pronounce this H, okay? So we say un homme, See, we do not say un homme. We say un homme. We do pronounce the N. Why? Well, you try to say un homme. It's like one vowel and the other vowel. It's very hard to pronounce and it seems like it's the same word. So to make sure that we make two different words clearly, we pronounce the letter here. Un homme. Okay, two men. Deux hommes. So this X, we do pronounce it. However, it's not the X homme, it's the Z sound, okay? The Z sound of like a buzzing bee in your ear, yeah? Deux hommes, deux hommes. Same with three. Here now we do pronounce the S, that also becomes Z. So we say trois hommes. And you can see that I'm actually linking this sound to the next one, the next word. So we don't say trois hommes, we say trois hommes. That's why it's called la liaison, the linking. Okay, quatre is going to be the same as on the other case. Quatre hommes, nothing changes, we just link it together. Quatre hommes. Quatre hommes, we link it, quatre hommes. Same here. Cinq hommes, cinq hommes. We pronounce the Q, but we pronounce it linked to the next word. Cinq hommes. Très bien. The same with six. Six hommes, six hommes. And seven. Sept hommes, sept hommes. We pronounce the T, but we just link it to the next word. And here, remember, when we said huit panthères, we didn't pronounce the T. Now we pronounce it. Huit hommes, huit hommes. And then the neuf doesn't change, but we just link it to homme. Neuf hommes, neuf hommes. And then this, we do pronounce it. Dix hommes. Remember when we were saying 10 dogs, we said dix chiens, dix chiens. Now we are saying dix hommes. Okay, now the same happens with a feminine word that also starts with the vowel sound. And as we saw before, A for a feminine word is une. So can you please say une araignée? You repeat with me. Une araignée. Okay, araignée. Très bien. Now, can you please give me two spiders? Okay, you say? Deux araignées. Très bien, bravo. Please give me six spiders. Six araignées. Très bien. I hope you had time. I didn't leave much time. Apologies. Please give me eight spiders. Huit araignées. Très bien, bravo. Why don't you give me 10 spiders now? 10 araignées. Très bien, bravo. Now. Okay, so now let's have a little game to practice. So what if I have 4 dogs? What will you say? Quatre chiens. Très bien, quatre chiens. Okay, now what if I have 4 spiders? What would you say? Quatre araignées. Très bien. And here you can see there's no change in the quatre. Yeah, because quatre, the sound r, is one of those that we tend to pronounce. So there's no change because we always pronounce it. Remember the word careful. So the sounds in k. Careful are the sounds k, r, f, o. Okay, C, R, F, and L. Those letters tend to be pronounced. Okay, now let's carry on. So what if I had 6 panthers? What would you say? Okay, we would say, très bien, 6 panthères, 6 panthères, bravo. Now, what if I have 6 men instead? What would you say? 6 hommes, 6 hommes, yeah, as you can see here, this is a vowel, we pronounce this, 6 hommes, 6 hommes, 6 panthères, 6 hommes, bravo. Now, what if I have 8 men? What would you say? Huit hommes, we do pronounce the T. Huit 8 tomes, and we link it, 8 tomes. Now, what if I have 8 dogs instead? What would I say? 8 chiens, 8 chiens. And you can see it has only the outline because we do not pronounce it. 8 chiens, 8 chiens, 8 chiens, 8 tomes, 8 chiens, 8 tomes. Okay, next. 2 spiders. How do you pronounce it? Deux araignées. Très bien. 2 araignées. And you can see we pronounce this buzzing sound. 2 araignées. 2 araignées. However, if I had 2 panthers, what would I say? You go? 2 panthères. 2 panthères. Très bien. Bravo. So, I hope you have learned something or a lot about the French liaison, and I hope to see you next time. Merci pour ton attention. Au revoir.